Share with us, what do you think? What do you feel students should go in for?
Right.
Should they go in for a leader, someone who has held a position before, or they should just go in for someone because they just know this person, or maybe probably this person is popular, so let me just go in for that person? Share with us.
All right. Thank you very much again for your question. That's a very brilliant and a very good question to be asked. All borders on what is leadership about.
Sure.
I believe leadership is a continual process.
Sure.
And leadership is about contributing and impacting the people that you are leading. So I believe in leadership.
Okay.
Since it is a continuous process, we don't assume into leadership a day. It is a continuous process. And people who want to assume into leadership position must have an experience. Because in our modern world right now, when you are going to some organization, they will ask you, how many years have you worked? What is your work experience?
Okay.
Even the working environment or the corporate environment, they assume to have somebody who has the experience. Why, or what is the rationale or the importance of this? One, it will save the organization from cost. Because if you are not experienced, they are now coming to train you. For you to be able to be experienced before you can be handed over some responsibility. But if you have been able to have a leadership role, if I'm dragging you back, I can tell you in my GHS, my SHS, and even in my corporate environment where I worked before coming to school, I've held a lot of leadership positions. So I believe, since we are in a very professional and a premier university, we don't have to just go in for somebody who is popular. We don't have to go in for somebody who people think said they know, but it's about somebody, one, it's about character with charisma and who can do the job. And if who can do the job, then it means who is experienced, who has been able to manage people before, who temperament has been tested before, who has contributed to people before, and understands the diverse opinion and thinkings of people.
Okay, you know, in ATU, I don't not let me not just specify this on just ATU. I know most university students are not mostly concerned about politics. They are not interested about politics.
All right.
Most of them go in for whom they know. Others to just go in for popularity.
Sure.
Some to, most of the times they've not seen the candidates before, so they just go in for whom they like.
All right.
Now, looking at the bigger picture, what do you have for students in ATU at large? What do you have to tell them such that this time around they won't go for popularity, they won't go in for somebody they've seen a flyer before, but they will go in for someone who can actually do the work? What are your words out there to these students?
Thank you very much once again. Your question boils down to my policies. And I believe leadership is not just going to occupy the position, but the ability to impact and lead the people who has given you the mandate to the destined environment or to the promised land. Now, what are my policies? One, my policy enhancing student accommodation. Two, revamping the student